Hello, Stamping friends. Welcome. This is Monica Giberti with Stamping with Monica, and I am a Stampin' Up independent demonstrator located in Stafford, Virginia. And I'm coming to you tonight to show you two more projects from this week online class to go. It is 7 p.m. on July 22nd, 2025. It is a Tuesday evening. Hello, Sharon. Thank you for joining us. And tonight, as I said, I'm coming to you to show you two more projects from the class that we are offering this week. And I'll go into more details about the class while I do the crafting. I'm going to wait a few seconds to give everybody a chance to get notified about being live. I know Tuesdays are not always my days, but I decided to switch my regular day from Wednesday to Tuesday for this week only because tomorrow is my husband, it's our anniversary. I don't know if we're planning anything because tomorrow we have Luca, our grandson, but it might be that after he leaves, we plan something on the fly. That's how we are. So it could be that we're just gonna go get maybe nice dinner or stay home, just chillax. So I wanted to just have time for ourselves tomorrow. So that's why we are here tonight. Thank you so much, Sharon. And, you know, you lose count of how many years. I had to do the math. And I think, if I'm not wrong, it's 37 years. And we're celebrating that. Okay, so let me just start. And first with a few announcements in the Stampin' Up world. The first one is free shipping that is starting tomorrow. Life is good living on the fly. Yeah, it is. Then you're not too stressed out if your plans are not going the way you planned it, right? So that's right. But let me just go over a few announcements here. And tomorrow, July 23rd through the 25th, we have free shipping from Stampin' Up. And it's basically on orders of $75 or more. It is $75 before shipping and tax. So it has to be merchandise value. And if you're applying Stampin' Rewards, remember that this number has to be after you apply. So as I always say, if you want to apply $10 to your order, you will have to place an $85 merchandise order, because then $10 will be deducted. Okay, so that is the so I don't want people to get upset if they miscalculate their numbers, and so they don't get the free shipping. Okay, because it's basically saving 11%, because shipping is 11%. So that's good. Order set for the free shipping tomorrow. It's always nice, right? Free shipping. I am planning on stocking on adhesive, the ones that I know that I'm gonna use, white cardstock, because basic white, and then a bunch of other things that I know I will need for my crafting. So don't forget free shipping. If you're on my email list, you should have received an email from me today with also my ordering special for the 3 days. And so if you're not on it and you want to know, just there's gonna be a link at the end of this. After I'm done with the video, I always put the links in the description so you can find it over there. The other thing is that Stampin' Up, it's back to school tax holiday. And for some states, it's already started, like Alabama is the 18th through the 20th. Then we have, let's see which one is July 12th and 13th was already done for Puerto Rico. For Tennessee, it's going to be July 25th through 27th. So these people will be able to save on shipping and also on tax on some of the items that are listed here. And wow, yeah, because it varies. So let me just recap. These are products that Stampin' Up sells that we can buy, and they are considered, they fit into the category of back to school necessities, okay? So like stamping seal, seal refills, the seal plus refills, dimensionals, mini dimensionals, black stamping dimensionals, foam adhesive, foam adhesive sheets and strips, adhesive sheets, mini glue dot, liquid glue, so the grid paper, tear and tape, fine glue, then in color stamping bright markers, the family stamping night markers are included, as well as watercolor pencils and all of that. Even for some, even the collection of stamping bright markers collection up to that is $126. So for some states, depending on where you are, there is no limit, or there is no limit per item. That is South Carolina. Lucky them. In Massachusetts, it's $2,500 per item. Wow. Then we have Florida, $50 per item. So Sharon, you're down in Florida. You can select something that is, up to $50 per item and save on tax. And yours is the entire month of August in Florida. Wow. Some states have no limits. For us, in Virginia, I think we are the only state out of the 13 states that participate that has a limit of $20 per item, okay? So we can only include, so we cannot do the Stampin' Bright Markers family because that is $35. But we can do everything else. Anything that is value up to $20 per item. We're saving 5.3%, okay, on that. So another example, what did I say that I'm going to stock on? All the adhesive, the blender pens, Stampin' Blends combo packs. Yeah, so, okay. I will post this. I will add this in one of my emails. If you're a Stampin' Up demonstrator, you should have received this in the updates. So that's where I got mine. So if you're one of these 13 states that are participating in the tax-free tax holiday, then pay attention. For some of you, you can buy a bunch of stuff and save on tax, because I know Virginia is 5.3, but Massachusetts is 6. Texas, it's 8 point something, so it's a lot of money. Okay, so there you go. Free shipping until the 25th, starting tomorrow until the 25th, and then some of you can take advantage in Tennessee, the 26th through the 27th, also on tax. So I would concentrate your orders and place your order on the 25th so you can save on shipping and tax. That's a great deal. Okay. Tonight I'm going to show you 2 cards, and I want to let you know that this is a different class format, meaning that you're going to get you need to register for the class if you're interested, and you will get a goodie bag of supplies, and you'll get to make 8 cards, 4 designs, 2 of each. You will get half a pack of the Celebrate Together 12 by 12 two-toned cardstock. I showed you yesterday 2 techniques. Then you'll get a pack of these embellishments, half a roll of the ribbon, and you'll get this beautiful embossing folder included in your class. So all this plus supplies to recreate 8 projects. Now, I am not embossing anything because you have the embossing folders. I will not die cut anything because this is what this is the bundle that you would need to have to complete the projects as designed. I will give you the cardstock, and you can choose to add this to your order, or you can choose to use whatever you have at home and just wing it, make it your own. Okay, tonight I'm showing you what the samples will look like for the class, but you're free to do whatever, and I would appreciate your support. If you like to register for this class, you won't be disappointed, because look, you get all of this. The cost of the class is $49 shipped. Okay, 8 projects, over $35 in product included, shipping included. You get your envelope and everything. So if you're not on my email list, let me know. I sent out an email this morning. I will do it tomorrow as well, to remind everybody. And also I've included the video for the 2 cards that I made last night, so you'll have everything in there. Also, you will get a detailed, in the $49 class, you will also receive a detailed PDF tutorial, step-by-step pictures. Everything is included, okay? You also have the options to just only buy the PDF if you want. Okay, let's get crafting here tonight. That's why I moved better tax discount. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Okay, so just to show you the cards from last night, the first one was this card, and the first technique that I showed was the tearing technique, simple and easy, and embossing, because the two-tone cardstock has a white core, and it's called two-tone because it has two different colors. So the front is a darker, so is the true color that is listed in the back of the paper pack here, and the other one is just a shade lighter. Okay, 6 different colors that coordinate. You see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th is down here. That's the only thing that I have left for this pack. Remember, you get half a pack. So this one was the first card, and this was the second card, where I showed you how to use the sanding block to expose the white core. Okay, and in the description on the class, you can also add a sanding block if you don't have it. Okay, so these are the first 2, and as you can see, you get to make 2 of each. Okay, let's move on to this card right here. And for this card, these are the supplies that you would receive in your packet. Now, this will not be embossed, but this will. So you will cut. So you will have to cut your own paper. Okay, I will not. So basically, this is what you will get in your packet. Okay, this is actually from the two-tone pack. You will have to cut and emboss. So I'm going to show you. So for this piece, I think I'm going to do, because I always do this, I didn't do it for mine, but you will have a little corner chopped off. So it will tell you that this is the piece of paper that you will need to work on. Everything else, this one will be your insert. This will be provided because it's not included in the bundle, and all of this will be provided for you. So let's do the basic here. So the layouts of the cards are very, very simple, in a sense, basic. Not simple, but basic. Okay. And we have now this panel of petal pink. And I'm going to do my signature technique. That would be roughing the edges right here. Okay, simple and easy. I suggest you get a pair of scissors that you don't care if they become dull. I would not use mine. Mine are just to cut paper or ribbon. So here we go. We are going to put this one down. Let me grab a new sheet of dimensionals. And guess what? Yeah. Let me see. These are mini, but I need a regular size dimensionals. There we go. Okay, so this one, I am going to put it on dimensionals, and I am going to also tilt it a little bit, put it offset it or whatever. And here we go, actually reading some of Sharon's comments because she is funny. Okay, right there. So this is that. Now we're going to stamp, okay? We're going to stamp on here and stamp on here. For this card, I'm using my black. This is Memento. I took one of the craft white stamping pads. They come when you order this, and this is actually one of the add-ons as well for the class. When you order them, you get them uninked. Okay, so what I did, it was blank, so I added some of the Memento and made a bigger ink pad for that. So I'm going to use, let me show you the bundle that I just briefly showed you, but these are the sentiments that I'm going to use tonight. You're the best. This will be what I'm stamping for this card, okay? But this card looks simple for now, but wait and see, okay? So I'm going to grab my, there's a little technique, and then I'm going to do my best to stamp decently. There you go. Okay, that's the only stamping that you need to do on this one. And for this card, I decided to put a little bit of paper. This is the two-tone that I embossed. I just cut a strip, and then all the measurements are in the PDF, remember? And this goes like that. Simple and easy. Easy peasy. Okay? So here and there, I'm going to grab this and go down like such. Okay? Straight or no straight? It is straight. Okay. Then I am going to take this piece and this is cloud cover. Okay? Let me put my scissors away. And I want the embossing on this side, not on the lighter side. So what I told you last night is, let me take everything here. I am going to have the side that I want to be embossed, put it on facing me. And for this card, you want to have the embossing like this, okay? I want this big flower right there, okay? So I'm going to run it. The first time here, let me run it here, and then we'll do the other part. Remember, this is a 3D embossing folder. You need the platform 1 and then the plate number number 4. Did I do this in mine? Maybe yes, maybe no. Let me see my sample. It's a little different, but we'll make do. Actually, I can do it this way. No, we're going to do it this way. So it will be kind of a little different. So now let's see which one did I use. I have to use this. So I'm going to repeat my embossing. Okay. And on this piece of basic white, I want this one center as well. Okay. And let's go and emboss it. And we are going to get it like that. Okay. I actually don't remember what I did originally, but it is what it is. Yeah. Okay. So we're focusing on this. Let me tell you what we need. We need Daffodil Delight. We need Cloud Cover. I told you that we use Memento. And what else do we need? That's it. And we need 2 sponge daubers or sponges, whatever you have. Or you can even do the blending brushes if you want. You can do the small one or you can do the big one. Okay, I chose to use the sponge daubers. So I'm going to grab my Daffodil Delight. Okay, and I'm going to grab some of the color, and then I am going to apply color. Trying to stay within here, okay? Okay, there. And then I'm gonna take my Cloud Cover, ink it. Remember why we don't have the regular pad is because the ink and the sponge in the pad had a chemical reaction that will be causing the ink not to be true to the color. It will be like grayish. So, and I bought one just to, because I wanted to see. Okay. Okay, mine now will be a little bit more darker than my original. So start out, and then, and you know why? Because I re-inked the little pad as well. So we're gonna go with the flow. So what I'm doing, I'm applying color to my sunflower here, okay? And I want to make sure that all the petals will be marked, okay? Might look messy now, but wait and see. Okay? Wait and see. How cool is this? Okay, so darker on this side. And let it be a little bit lighter. Okay, I'm stopping right here. Okie dokie, so you have this, as you can see. Nice, right? Now, let me put this piece on here. Okay, and I'm going to see, when you emboss with the two-tone cardstock, you need to see that you get a little bit of a cracking. So my suggestion to you, I ran this only one time, so don't go back and forth, otherwise it will crack, because it's thinner than our regular cardstock, okay? But it's the way it's supposed to be. Okay, so I'm gonna go and put this one down. This, yet again, as I said, it's a very, very, very simple layout, but with the adding of this technique, it makes it a very special card. Okay, so I'm gonna do this, and then probably my card will be a little bit different from the original because of the way I embossed. Okay, and then I'll show you. Okay, there we go. Got it. And then we have this. Now, what are we going to do with this? We're going to grab our paper snips, and you're going to watch me do the part that I truly don't like doing. But because we applied, that is fussy cutting. Because we applied this and the ink, it will be a little easier. Plus, there's the embossing part of it that kind of guides you. And I'm omitting some of the petals or parts because I don't need it. Okay, not my best fussy cutting at all. Okay. Try to cut to the best of my abilities. Okay, moving my paper, not my scissors. Trying to stay in the groove where the embossing has been done. Okay. Promise this is the longest part of this card, but you'll see it. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. So I hope everybody had a wonderful day. Weather today here in Stafford, Virginia was decent. It was not as humid. Actually, this morning when I took Luca for a walk, I walked and he was in his stroller, and this was at 8 o'clock this morning. It was not bad at all. We got a breeze because I usually have one of those little fans go for him. And so today we did not need it. It was nice. It's only a half an hour because then it's time for him to play a bit and then take his nap. So it was nice this morning. But boy, when he left, I was done. He left at almost 5 because, yeah, his nap was a little later than usual, and it took him a little longer than usual to fall asleep. And Nonna was like, fall asleep, please. I was all sweaty trying to, because, you know, he doesn't fall asleep on its own, so you have to hold him for a little bit, and it's getting heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. So there we go. So now I'm almost done cutting or fussy cutting. We don't have a die. Plus the die will smash the embossing, so we don't want that. You know, I'm gonna cut that off. Okay. So if you're watching, popping on, say hi. Don't be shy. Give me a heart. Share this video if you would like to invite some of your friends to watch. They might be interested. You know, it's always nice to have friends to come along and, right? Okie dokie. So we're at the end here. Voila. So we have this. And now I'm going to do it this way because, so mine, this one will be reversed from what I've done in my original and what is in the picture of my tutorial. So then you can see the thing, you know, both of them. So basically I'm covering this, and I'm going to put some of the adhesive. And let me see, because this is going to go here. This is going to go over there. So my ribbon this time is going to go this way. So you're going to use some of the ribbon and put it down like such. Let me see. There, we're gonna cut it and then we'll trim it. Okay, we're gonna put dimensionals on top so they're not gonna go anywhere. And now I'm gonna put a bunch of dimensionals in the back of this. Okay, I'm gonna put this one, peeling off these two as well. And I'm trying to put this where it's supposed to go, over there. Okay, so let me grab these scissors right here. Hello, Marsha. Welcome, welcome. And I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this. So this is a very simple card, okay? And I'm going to put another dimensional in the back of here, stick it down. Then I'm gonna have this that says you're the best, and it's gonna go 1, 2, and also I'm covering the part where the leaves are not the best of the best. Okay, you're the best. And then inside we have this one, and now we're gonna put the embellishments, and we're using these. And for this, I think I went to with petal pink to do matchy with that. Let me grab my thing here. So I am going to I'm gonna finish this row. So I'm gonna go like that, and then I'm gonna go, get up at 5. So I'm gonna sprinkle, probably move these. One will be there just because, another one will be there just because, and then we'll put let me see, 1, 2, and I'm gonna go here with that, but this one I'm gonna move it, so go under, lift it a bit if it comes up, or well, I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, I wanted to put it down here, but I don't want to put an extra one. Okay, so this is the card, and I'm gonna show you the one that I made, and you can see the difference. So they're facing differently, and it's all about where I put my embossing folder. Okay, so I'm still putting my flower on top. I think I flipped it. I put the paper flip, but this is the card. So the tutorial will have it this way. Then you see me doing it this way. So you have both ways. Okay. And one is lighter, more delicate. This one is a lot more color. Okay. So this is card number 3. Now we're going to move to card number 4, the last one. And this is a fun fold, a very simple fun fold. Very simple fun fold, an easy peasy one. So you will have a card base in Secrecy. You will have a piece of petunia pop, and I showed you where to cut your die cuts. Then you'll have a piece of old olive to die cut 2 of these. These come from here, okay, and also these 2 were die cut for these 2. So you are saving a little bit of paper, okay. So what we are doing, we are layering these 2 together. What I've done, I took the this is the fresh freesia side. I put it in the embossing folder. Where did I put my embossing folder? Remember, that comes in your class. And if I forgot to tell you, if you want to take the class and you already have the embossing folder, you can substitute. So I put it down here. Okay, I put it this way. Okay, I put it in this way and ran it through like that. Now, this, so the second card that I showed, the card that I showed you, I put the paper to emboss it, the one that I just showed you. So for this one, I put my paper vertical like this. Okay, For this one, I just put the paper vertical like this, so then it goes the different direction, just to show you, okay? A little tip. This one I showed you. So for this one, we are just going to grab this is regular cardstock in Petunia Pop, and I have done my usual roughing. You don't have to do it, but that is what I'm doing for mine and how I designed them, okay? Voila. Now, I am going to put my adhesive on here so I know where it goes, just there, so it's not gonna go in the hole, but I'm also putting it around here, being gentle because you don't want to rip the paper, okay? Because this is embossed, is a delicate, okay? And we're gonna layer it on here, okay? So this is done. Then we have our die cuts. And now let's work on the fun fold. So you will get your card base like this, okay? Now we're gonna fold it and determine which one will be your card front. It doesn't matter, okay? You can choose one panel or the other, okay? And out of the front panel, we're gonna cut an inch so that our card front should be, instead of 4 1/4, will be 3 1/4, okay? Pretty much. So I'm cutting off that to get this. Okie dokie. And let me measure this. Is this 3 1/4? It is. Okay? So that is the only thing that you will have to do for your, what you may call it, fun fold. Now, this gets glued on here. And I did, guess what? I'm going to do dimensionals, but you can do whatever. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We can put one in the middle. There. And that is going to go over there. Now, this strip, you will need the strip, okay? Don't throw it away. So, I'm going to show you what to do. This one is gonna go here. Hold on. Hold your horses. Let me just grab something here because I went too far. So we're gonna stop right here. Let's pretend that this is not done. We're just layering them, okay? This one, you're gonna take it. You're gonna cut it at 3/4. 3/4. Can you see it? Okay, 3/4 by 5 1/4. Okay. So we're gonna use that. Yep, and we are going to, let's pretend, we're going to put it down here, okay? Glue it down. Yes, I did it this way. Let me see my sample, what I did. Yeah, I'm gonna change it a bit. I'm gonna change it a bit for this one. So I'm going to glue this one down. Okay. Put this one down here, and you can choose to do liquid glue, adhesive. Okay. And it should be going like that. Oops. Oops, 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 oops. Stop. Hold your horses. Where's the technique? Hold on. And I should have done it ahead of time. So now, well, it is what it is. So the technique for this one is to rub your white craft ink. Okay, this is the old style. We're gonna rub it and expose or highlight the part that is embossed. And if you get it on your layer, so this part, I forgot, this part should have been done at the beginning before. So you emboss and then you do this, okay? You emboss and then you do this part. So this one would be a little bit different, so I can show you a different way. I want this one over there. Voila. Okay, so now you have that. And in order for me to proceed, I will have to heat set it, or you can let it air dry at home when you do it. And I'm just dropping all of my wiring here, but that's okay. So we're going to heat set it so it will not smudge. Okay. Okay, so this is dried a bit, so I'm gonna put this one down here. Okay, straight, possibly straight. Okay, now I'm gonna take my ribbon. Where's my ribbon? Right here. And I'm going to put it around here. And you want to bet that I need to lift? Let me see. No, not really. Okay, so that will go around here. Like such. So I'm going to put another dimensional there. Because I can. Since I have a bazillion. And another one right there. Cut this. Let me see. Yep. Well, do it straight, possibly. Okay. There we go. Now, I can take and put everything on here. Peel everything off. Off of this, and I'm gonna add another one because I made a little messy there. Voila. Everything else is peeled off, and then you have this. Okay, set it aside. We're going to stamp. And we are going to stamp this way, and this is basic beige label, so you want to have it on this because you see it has a little bit of a ridge, and we're getting secrecy, and the sentiment that we are stamping says a little kindness makes a big difference. It does. And so we will try to stamp this as straight as possible. Let me try it first. If I go straight like this, will it be straight? Not really. So I need to tilt it a bit. Okay, did it. And then I'll stamp the inside when I have my this. So this one now is going to go up here. Okay, we're going to put it down like such. And I'm going to put dimensionals here. 1 and 2. And now, let's see where I'm going to put this one. Like that. And then I'm going to put it down in here. Okay. So I am not putting it down on this label, otherwise everything will be shut. Got it. And voila, there you go. And I don't know why the parts there. Okay, there we go. Now I need to stamp my insert, okay, because that will be going there. And so I am eyeballing it and putting it up here, kind of. And that will be, you are so appreciated. Okay. And yet again, I need to make sure that this is straight. Okay, so I need to have, this was parallel because my, there we go. Okay, it has to be up there because otherwise we will see it. And that will go right here. Okay, so it gets covered. Now let's embellish. First thing that I'm going to do is put a bow. And let's see if I can do a decent job here. Okay, what I want to do is a bow that goes horizontal. And voila, I think I did it. But not extremely big, and then I can flip this one. Voila. Okay. I like it. Not too big. Voila. Let me just trim this, and then I can always adjust it. Trim it for now. And we are going to flip it because I want this side to be flat. There. And pull and pull. You can make a faux bow. I mean, you can make a separate bow and then put it down if you want to. Okay. You can do whatever because it will be your card. Now you're going to see me fuss about this bow, but I'll find the way. There we go. Then I'll cut it a little bit shorter. Now we have these embellishments here, and this will be going there because I need to have it stay within the width of the card. And I'm going to put 2 mini dimensionals because I like them. And it will be one here and one there. Okay. And then I'm going to push this one under like that. Voila. These will go, this will go under there. And I'm going to put a mini dimensional in here. Let me trim this one because I don't like it that long. Okay. Then I'll fix that. Now this one is gonna go there and there. So I need another one there. Tuck it in. Under there, as long as you can see it. Then we're going to make this one smaller. Okay. And then I'm going to take this, and this is going to go, this is how I create my cards. So this one, I'm going to take a little bit of liquid glue. Okay. Put it down here because this is the part that is going to go under. And lift it. That's why you saw me putting the adhesive only, or the dimensionals only up there, right? And then this one we're gonna push it under, and voila. So I'm gonna put my liquid glue here and finish, and then I will fix my bow. Voila. And this bow is gonna go over there. This one is gonna be cut like that. There we go. Got it, done. Let me trim this one. Okay, now I like it. I like it. And we are going to make the embellishment, put the embellishments, and we're gonna go with the matching colors. 1 and 2, and a large one over there. Okay, so these are the cards from the class. Let me put my adhesive away, and then I'm gonna recap. So this is what I did tonight, and this is the other sample right here. Okay, so you'll get to make, this one opens up. These are thankful cards. 1, then you make 2 of these, 2 of these. You'll get to make 2 of these and 2 of these in the class. So 8 cards. The cost of the class is $49. Registration is open, and it will close Sunday the 27th. Then once it's closed, I will place the order. Now pending any delay from Stampin' Up, then I will mail the class to the recipient. Okay, that is all that I wanted to show you tonight. I hope you like the cards. I hope you got inspired by, you know, these. I decided to use these bright colors and put flowers, and this is a nice bundle. I love it that you can cover all the season, and if you're in need of sentiments to send out thank you cards, this will be the best bundle or the best stamp set. Okay, but in order to do the cards as designed, you will need the bundle. Okay, that is all that I wanted to show you tonight. So we did different techniques, tearing the tape, tearing the paper, sanding it. This one is just cutting and coloring with the sponge daubers for this one, and here applying white craft ink on it to do it differently. See, this is different, this is brighter, this is more muted. Okay, ladies, thank you so much, and I will see you not tomorrow night, but I will see you next week, and it will be the craft along starting on Sunday. Remember, if you register for the craft along, grab your supplies. You will receive a PDF tutorial for that. So then in the meantime that the kids can travel, you will receive the PDF so you can cut all the paper, be ready for it, and stamp along with us. So 2 projects every day: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So it's 4 of us, 2 projects each, a total of 8 different projects. Okay, so that is what we're doing next week. Join me on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Okie dokie. I will put the times, and we will be crafting together. And I thank everybody for being here. I see Elise, I see Denise, I see Marsha, and then I probably missed a lot of those. Okay, and you remember that you can always watch this video, the videos, for 30 days from the date that they're posted on Facebook. But if you want to watch all the videos forever, then you will have to be on my YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, because that's where I put all my videos over there, okay? And they will not be deleted unless I do, but then hopefully nobody will be deleting them, okay? Thank you so much, ladies. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.